Hi, good afternoon, folks. The boys are back in action as they take on the Blue Jackets tonight, and a huge one coming up. Yeah, I am pissed right now. I just filmed the video, guys, and I forgot to turn on my audio. I'm telling you, since last night's game, my head's all over the place. The Sabres really affected me yesterday the wrong way. But today, as long as we don't play like periods 1 and 2 yesterday, I'm good. I'm good because it can't play any worse. So I figure they'll come out today and they'll look better than that no matter what. They're on home ice. And that's the thing I'm wondering, guys, down the stretch, will the Sabres start to look a little more human on the road, which will be normal, right? Just a little more human. I mean, they could still be winning on the road at the end. But look a little more human on the road and look mighty at home down the stretch. We'll see, because we got 2 more home games, only 1 road. But I'm kind of curious if that's the way it's going to play out. Are we going to look really good today and win something like 4-1, let's say, and then go into Chicago when that game goes to 5-4 or something, and then they come home and they beat Dallas maybe 2-0. Just an example. I'm just giving examples here. I mean, could it wind up being like that down the stretch? You know, I guess we'll find out. Now, in this one, we're, surprised to see we're in the Goats. I thought we were done with the Goats this year. We're in the Goats. I don't really keep track of that, to be honest. You know, I just look at Gameday and I see what color it is. I'm like, oh, okay. Didn't know. But I'm kind of happy in a way, because I kind of trust them a little more at home in the Goats for some reason. It's weird. I'd have to look at the overall record at the end of the year with that. You know, we've got a desperate team coming in town, though, guys. This is the thing. But we should be desperate too, right? But they're going to be, it's their whole season's on the line. I mean, they were looking really good not too long ago. They were even up to second in their division, you might recall. Then they started to slump. And this is what happens late in the year. This happens to teams. I mean, look at the Ducks all of a sudden. They've lost 4 straight. The Oilers are starting to roll. I mean, it's, you know, there's just no way to know at this time of the year who's going to do what till it's all said and done. And you just hope your favorite team, whoever your team is, wins the last game of the year going into the playoffs. So you come off a winning note going in and you take it from there. The boys right now should be better than last night, I figure. I'm a little nervous, though. They're talking about Lyon might not be in nets. If Ellis has to be in nets, guys, this is huge risk. Really, this is huge risk, and it's times like this that I wish Levi was up. If Ellis is going to have to go in today, this kind of worries me. He hasn't gotten much time the last few months, and to put our whole season on it worries the hell out of me, but this is the position we're in, You know, I would be tempted to play UPL back-to-back right now. I mean, faced 20 shots yesterday, not 50. So that'd be my thinking. You know, once upon a time, goalies could do that. I don't know what happened to that. All of a sudden, it just seemed like goalies weren't capable of doing back-to-backs anymore. This is desperation time for the Sabres. They shouldn't be thinking of their third string right now, I think. You know, I'd be way more comfortable with UPL going in today than Ellis. But they're going to do what they're going to do, I guess. If I'm right about this, I could be wrong, and Lyon might start. And, you know, Lindy will cover the tracks quietly by having Ellis as the backup on the bench, of course. So we're going to see, guys. We're going to see. I'm going to talk about the out-of-town. Okay? Talk about the out-of-town games. Big games tonight, guys. A lot of big ones. Of course, Columbus at Buffalo. Tampa at Montreal, we're all going to be keeping our eye on, I'm sure. And we hope whoever wins, regulation win. We do not want a 3-point game over there. Florida and Ottawa. That's a big one. They're at Ottawa. Ottawa's looking good. Ottawa's the one team that can come in down at 8th place. That I'm telling you, if they get in the playoffs and they get rolling, they're going to be hard to stop. The only thing I like about Ottawa and being able to beat them eventually, no matter what, would be because they got Elmark in nets. Philadelphia at Detroit. Huge. Really huge. That could be the end of Detroit if they lose that game. Detroit have to win that outright in regulation to keep their playoff hopes alive. And Toronto's at Long Island taking on the Islanders. Islanders have lost 4 in a row. So the Islanders, you got to figure, due for a win. New coach, due for a win. And I like the Islanders' odds there, of course, as well. I'm looking at the other games. Nothing really to pinpoint. Pittsburgh, we know they're going to get in, kind of like Boston in our division, you know. And the question is really the Senators, the Red Wings, the Flyers, and the Jackets, who are all in action tonight. Which team is going to miss? Which team? Or which team is going to get in? Because the truth is Ottawa could get in and Philadelphia could get in, you know. It really depends. These outcomes tonight are huge because then we're down to like 5, 6 points per team left. Possible points, you know. Or 6 or 4 even, I think, for some. Pretty sure. So if the boys tonight can just get it done, guys, so I can relax, please. I don't want to stress. I just don't. You know, we're going into Chicago next game. So, you know, if we could win this one and win it outright, win it like a team that's desperate to finish first against a team that's desperate to get in the playoffs. Both teams should look desperate tonight, not just them. We're in the most heated first place battle in the entire NHL that I maybe have seen in a decade. So the Sabres got to show up tonight. They got to show up tonight. You know, not look like they did the first 2 periods yesterday, I'll be good. As long as they look something resembling the third period yesterday in this one, I'll be good. I'll be okay with it. Win or lose. As long as they don't show up flat and make tons of errors in their zone again. I can't, you know. If they start doing that in the first, I'm shutting the game. I'm gonna take the period off. I'm not going through what I went through yesterday. I was too upset. It's too much sometimes, really. It's too much with them when they start doing stupid crap in their zone. They're 3 feet before clearing it out of the zone, then they pass it back. I'm like, oh my God, with this stupid thing about rushing the puck every single time. Sometimes get it out of the zone, guys. Get it out of the zone, because if we want to win a Stanley Cup one day, we're never going to do it like that. Never, ever, ever will the Sabres win a Stanley Cup with that approach. And that stupid thing on the power play of dropping it back, and then he drops it back again. I can't stand that in the new NHL, guys. It's so ridiculous, really. And then if the team's taking a proper stand on their blue line, we're not getting it anyway. So it's like so dumb. And then that sometimes we cough it up and they go back 2-on-1 on us. It's like, come on. What happened to the old days where you could toss in the zone, go fight in the corners to get it out? Not every time is a rush, is what I'm saying. I get we're in the transition era, but come on. Once in a while, just boot it up there, man. And then when you get, there's a stall at the blue line, dump it in, chase, hit. Ugh, I don't want to start getting mad. I'm going to start getting mad about this. If I see them start doing that today, that's, to me, them avoiding contact also, which drives me nuts. I get they want to impress us with their speed, but they haven't impressed us with their speed now in a few weeks. Okay, we haven't seen a game where they've dominated with their speed. And I'm talking dominated. We haven't seen it. So we're going to have to see something today. And we're going to see a team that's going to come out hitting, guys. I'll tell you right now, Columbus is going to, they don't shy away from the body. They're going to be throwing the body at us. So I don't think there'll be any hate out there, really. But there'll be desperation. There will be desperation. So we got to be prepared to be physical in this game. We got to be prepared not to make mistakes in our zone all night long again. And we got to be prepared for anything when it comes to their goaltending. This might be a 2-1 game tonight. It just might be. Depending who's in nets for us, you know. If Ellis is in nets for us, I figure we're going to need 4 goals to win this. Maybe 5. It depends on who's in nets for us. Because if Ellis is going in, I figure it's automatic 3 goals going in. I'm just going to say 3. To be fair, because he hasn't played, and if he gives us anything resembling good goaltending, 3 goals against would be good. I figure they'll get 30 shots, a goal every 10 shots. I'm good with that. I don't think we're going to get better from them than that, though. We'll see you tonight, guys. leaving it there. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's get this. See you guys in the post game. Until then, I'm staying calm. See you tonight.